Mercedes-Benz. Look for the specially marked slot machines near the cocktail bar and play daily for your chance to win. All it takes is one bet. Sit down, swipe in, and you could ride off in a new Mercedes-Benz GLC 300. Make your move at Live Casino, Route 30 at Westmoreland Mall. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Welcome to The Natural Way's Herb Talk, sponsored by The Natural Way, Route 119, just south of Connellsville. The Natural Way, Fayette County's oldest independently owned natural health store. It's your headquarters for Nature's Sunshine products. Call 724-628-2110 or toll free 800-292-8979. Now, from The Natural Way, here's Lillian Ronzio and Shane Ronzio.
God made the starlight and God made the twilight.
Hi, welcome to Herb Talk. I'm Lillian, and joining me today is Shane.
Hello, everyone.
And we're here to talk to you about herbs and their uses. Nothing is more exciting to me than what we can do for our own health by using wonderful supplements. I had a real eye-opener many years ago when I was very indoctrinated into the medical community. I still love it. They do a great job. But do you know you can help your own self? You have the right to do that. I'll never forget when I took my father, who had had a grievous diagnosis, and he did some treatment that hurt him very badly. Actually, the treatment showed up on the death certificate, not what they were treating. So the radiation had burned his brain. And the doctor whom I had worked with at Frick and actually delivered two of my children got down in eye level with my father and leaned in close to his face and said, "Dom, you don't have to do what they tell you. You can say no." And he looked at me with imploring eyes, like, what have I done? Well, nobody tells us that. We don't know that. And to this day, it hurts my heart seeing or remembering that look in my father's eyes. It was one of the things that turned me around and helped me look at things in a different way. Yes, we do have that ability to take care of our own bodies, to do what we can. And that's what we've been doing here at The Natural Way for 50 years. Can't believe, boy, time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it, Shane?
Oh, it sure does.
You were just a little tyke.
Oh, yeah, I grew up, huh? That's how that works.
Uh-huh.
So what's going on today? How's everything else in the world of natural health?
Well, it's very important to look at the ingredients in all of your formulas. I've seen so many pop up. You know how if you're on the internet very much, all you have to do is think about something, and there it is. You need this or you need that. Look at what they're throwing up at you, because it'll only have maybe one or two items that would be used for that particular problem, shall we say. And keep things in perspective for yourself. Number one, you're only as healthy as your immune system. You have to know how to reduce the inflammatory process in your body. And we do that here at The Natural Way with Immune Correct. And boy, that has shown itself to be a real winner, hasn't it, Shane?
Yeah, it certainly has. That has been a product that we're so lucky to have on our shelves, and it's helped a lot of people stay in good health. That's for sure. It's been something that we've got on the shelf around, I believe it was August of 2019 is when we first started carrying that product. Or maybe it was 2020. It was one of those. But it was right around there. And since then, it has just been a really phenomenal thing to have in your diet and for people to it's helped so many people. It's just been wonderful.
Well, it came along about the same time COVID did, and I'll tell you, we could not keep it on our shelves. It flew off as fast as it came in, and people were buying. Shane has the Triple Correct with Eden Answers. People, and tell everyone what a Triple Correct is, Shane, please.
Absolutely. So what you have there is we have a brand in our store called the Eden Answers products, and what it is, it's the very best of the best. We went all over the world traveling to find you the very best of what's out there. There's so many great products that are out there now, but the thing is, which one is going to get the right results for you? What we have found out with Eden Answers, this brand is a phenomenal brand, and that's why we've worked with them closely to get a number of different formulas together. The Eden Answers Immune Correct is a formulation that Mom put together herself over many, many years, working with so many people throughout our area, also the Amish, and her different trips out to Amish country to help so many people there. We have folders and files that just fill up a file cabinet full of different people who have been helped by the various herbs. Putting those combinations together into a one capsule has been phenomenal, and that's what, working closely with Eden Answers, that's what we've been able to do. And we have, with the Triple Correct special, what it is when you buy any two of the Immune Corrects, you would get a third bottle free. But you can mix and match that with other different products that we have on our shelf. So all of the different Eden Answers products. So please check it out and do yourself a favor and get yourself the things that are really going to help yourself live a more natural way of life.
But during that very terrifying time of COVID, and the stories, we could go on for definitely more than an hour just relating the things that we heard and saw during COVID. It was very sad. But people were frantic. They were terrified, and they were buying 3, 6, 9, and even 12 bottles of Immune Correct at a time, making sure their families and loved ones all had some to take. And if you look at what's in this formula, and if you know your herbs, you'll find out they all fight infection. One is echinacea, and it has very powerful immunostimulant properties. So it can knock down different pathogens in your body, as well as building up. And then when you don't have other things gnawing on your body, chewing on your body, then you're healthier. And so that's echinacea. Garlic is in here, and it's a general antiseptic, and it stimulates organic defenses. Then there's burdock, and burdock has long been used to combat infections. And then we have red clover, which is a wonderful blood purifier. That's Native American used the red clover for so many things. There's just that whole book written on it, actually. Then there's olive leaf, and then there is barberry, and they help reinforcing the immune system. Astragalus has been used in traditional Chinese medicine for centuries and is commonly known as one of the most potent immunity-building plants. Then we have golden seal, which contains berberine, a powerful natural antibiotic, and it's long been used to fight bacteria, protozoa, and it's been historically used as a bitter tonic. Then we have pau d'arco, and I remember getting pau d'arco in, close to 50 years ago. I had to keep it under the counter. It came from South America. It was given out free in cancer clinics in South America, and it's been traditionally used to treat yeast and fungus and candidiasis and bacteria and viruses and even parasites. So it has, let me see, there's a couple other, caprylic acid, golden seal powder. Golden seal is definitely a very powerful natural antibiotic type herb. So they're all put together. When I would see people, they would come into the shop, they'd tried everything else, believe me, they still feel really sick, and then I would have to put together a program that would help them feel better. And I would use like 4 or 5 different bottles, but they're all in our Immune Correct. So if you really want to stay healthy, this is what we use, is our Immune Correct formula, and it is wonderful. I don't care if you're as healthy as you could possibly be or if you're fighting some type of infections. This would be the place to start. Immune Correct. 1-800-292-8979. That's 1-800-292-8979 to place an order. And Shane, tell everyone how to get to us, please.
Absolutely. We're located just outside of Connellsville, Pennsylvania, in the middle of 119 in a little stone house. You can get to us from either side of the divided highway, and we are here from 10 until 5, Monday through Friday, Saturdays 11 to 4. Now, keep in mind, you can always give us a call, 1-800-292-8979. That's 1-800-292-8979, and you can reach us that way by phone. We are here from 10 until 5, Monday through Friday, Saturdays 11 until 4. So, yes, reach out, give us a call, and we're going to help you help yourself live a more natural way of life, as we've done for over going on 50 years. Isn't that right?
That's right, Shane. We've been around for a while, and we're very happy for it. We've met so many wonderful people, and so many people depend on us. And we depend on you. We'll do anything we can to help you enjoy a healthier, happier life, that's for sure.
The diet and energy is flying off the shelf at this point of time right now. That's for sure. We are going through quite a bit of diet and energy. It's that time of year when people are starting to get out there in the sun and enjoy some sunshine and make the most out of the time they have with springtime and summer. So yes, the diet and energy helps people with that. You know, that's one that I personally had a lot of great success with, and it's a phenomenal product.
Actually, the diet and energy was the beginning of our Eden Answers line. That's the one we started with. We had been out of the country attending a huge and wonderful natural event, and it was in Switzerland. And Shane met some lovely ladies from another state, and they were so excited about diet and energy. Oh, Shane, you have to try it. You have to try it. I didn't meet the girls. So I was off doing my thing with some of my colleagues, and he was, getting to know some of the younger people in the group. And boy, are they enthusiastic about natural healing. So when we came back, they continued to be in contact with Shane and still urging, try the diet and energy. So you finally did.
I did, and it's a wonderful product. Lost about 28 pounds with it, so that was good.
That's
that was
amazing.
After I started weighing myself, because at first I didn't worry about that sort of thing. I was just, let's see if this works. And right away I noticed it was helping to contain my appetite. So that was good. Then I started, someone else pointed it out to me. Well, first I noticed my clothes were fitting better, and that was good. And then I started to find that that other people were noticing that I lost weight. They said, Shane, you lost some weight. I was like, hey, I didn't even know that I did. So, that was good. It's been a great formulation. We're very happy with having it on our shelf. And it's one of those formulas that comes along only once in a great while. And it's really stood the test of time. And it also opened things up to Eden Answers, because at first that was the one that really showed me, hey, this company knows what they're doing. They know, things are working. And people have come in and tried things out, and they're very happy with it. And we go through quite a bit of it. I've just had to reorder again. We just went through more of the diet and energy. So great product.
I'm back to, you have to know what you're taking. You have to know what's in it. You can't just blindly go, oh, it says this, that, and the other. I'll lose weight and I'll have energy. Look beyond that. You have to know what is in each product. Number one, this has B-complex. And B-complex nourishes the nervous system. Anytime you're thinking about losing weight and cutting calories, etc., it works on your nervous system, doesn't it? It helps you to adapt to stress, promotes energy, and stabilizes mood. And then vitamin E is a very powerful antioxidant, and it fights against the free radical damage. Iodine nourishes the thyroid. We all know you have to look to the thyroid when you're thinking about weight loss. And then chromium is excellent for blood pressure, blood sugar, and also cholesterol levels. Potassium is pH balancing, maintains water to electrolyte balance in the body. So potassium is very important. It's going to help take some of that fluid out of your body. Then we have green tea, which is a metabolism booster and an antioxidant. Bitter orange fights chronic fatigue syndrome and also aids in weight loss. And how it aids in weight loss, it cuts down the appetite. You don't even feel hungry. I know when I take Diet and Energy, I can't even remember if I ate or not because the hunger is gone. And we have a couple of ginsengs, and we all know ginseng promotes energy and vitality and endurance. Athletes and swimmers use the ginsengs. It also helps you to adapt to and manage stress. And then licorice root, one of my very favorite herbs, the one I started with, and I even approached a doctor I knew and worked with, and I told him about how good I felt on licorice root. And he just said, you know, I said, okay, well, I got that. But it feeds the adrenals, it balances hormones, and it keeps blood sugar at a maintained level, and it minimizes your sugar cravings. I had one girl right after I opened my herb shop come in and went on licorice root, and she lost 20 pounds because she didn't crave sweets after going on licorice root. Gouda cola stimulates circulation to the brain and also aids in memory function. Then cayenne stimulates circulation throughout the entire body, and CoQ10 helps to maintain blood pressure, and octocosanol improves exercise, stamina, strength, and reaction time. That's why you take Eden Answers Diet and Energy. All that in one capsule, and it is truly an amazing formula, and you feel great. Many people go on Diet and Energy, and they're satisfied with their weight, but they like the way they feel when they take it. That's Eden Answers Diet and Energy. And again, it's 1-800-292-8979. And you have something special going on with our mail-in orders or our phone-in orders, Shane.
Absolutely. If you give us a call today at, go ahead and give us a call at The Natural Way. We can help you with any of your questions there. We're going to help you help yourself live a more natural way of life. And if you order, say if you pick up the Triple Correct during the month, throughout the month, and while supplies last, you will get a free trial of the Ultra Energy Now thrown in with your order. So that's a great thing to check out. Again, it's 1-800-292-8979. So, you know, a lot of people, they want to get out there, but they're dealing with so much stuff with not only pain, but, you know, lack of energy. We talked about that with the Diet and Energy, and we've talked about the Immune Correct. Both of those, very good stuff. But let's talk about how people have to deal with the obstacle of pain and not being able to move. And there's different issues with that. What do you think would help with that? Not only is circulation a factor, but you have, you know, all types of issues where you have joint pain issues and things of that nature. So let's focus on that a little bit better, help people put together a nice little protocol to help them feel a little better and help themselves.
Oh, Shane, nothing is worse when you have terrible pain. And please don't ever underestimate that. You know, most of us just go sailing along through life and never experience anything. But when it hits you, it is devastating. What's really bad when you sit in your chair and you look across the room and wonder, how am I going to get from my chair to the other side of the room? I have to get up and walk, and it hurts so bad. We have a couple of wonderful formulas. The number one is our Flex Correct. I really like Flex Correct. We've had so many wonderful things happen with it. It's good for all kinds of different things. It promotes joint health, and structural system function. It helps to lubricate the joints, and it may increase shock absorption in the joints, and enhances flexibility, and it may contribute to healthy cartilage. And it's just loaded. I could go into all the ingredients in here, And when I did, I was very, very shocked, surprised, because it has so many wonderful things. It has everything you would want for a joint in the form of herbs. It has alfalfa and devil's claw, yucca, and if you're an herbalist and you know your herbs, you don't have to be an herbalist, just know a little bit about herbs. You know that all of these have been used for joint issues. And glucosamine and chondroitin, some people take those two alone for their joint issues. And it has shark cartilage. I have never seen this many ingredients all together in one formula. I've seen them separate and independent. Some people take shark cartilage alone. Some people take glucosamine and chondroitin alone. And then it has calcium and ginger and horsetail. And all of us herbalists know horsetail is really good for joints. Vitamin C, and there we have licorice again. And then we have fish oil right along with the shark cartilage. Again, some people take fish oil alone. It's in this formula. And then we have bromelain. Many people want bromelain. They come in looking for bromelain alone. You don't have to break it up. It's in here. Citrus biflavonoids and magnesium, pantothenic acid. I read a whole book on pantothenic acid one time. Someone had been in a terrible auto accident, and they didn't get any good results until they introduced pantothenic acid. It's in here. Borage seed oil, evening primrose, boswellia, niacin, quercetin, zinc, grapeseed extract, boron, copper, selenium A, D, and E. What a wonderful formula. We've had so many people come in and tell us this changed my life. We have golfers, we have roofers, we have people who work very hard. They're using their bodies all the time, doing hard physical work, and they are in love with this formula. It's called Flex Correct. It's only available at the Natural Way. The things we're talking to you about, you will not find online or on anybody else's shelves, because this is exclusive to the Natural Way.
So
Shane,
I just
you
want to
put this
mention.
one together.
Oh yeah, I've helped with a number of them. So there's a kind of a big thing happening this month. So I just have to say that I'm happy to have made it another circle around the sun here. So
oh, that's right. Happy birthday, Shane.
Yeah, I'll be 29 again. I'm just going to stick with that.
Yes.
Say that.
You're same age I am.
Mm-hmm. It's weird how that happened. I'll be 29 again, you see. So we'll just
I
go
know.
with that. But yes, it's very exciting. Happy to still be here and doing what I can to help people.
Something else is extra special about your birthday this year. You've been invited.
Oh well, yes, that's right.
Yeah.
In a few days, I'll be. So I do artwork, and I've done artwork for a long time. And I wasn't raised to really have downtime. I keep busy a lot. So it's good. It's good for your mental health. It's good for just in general your life. So when I do have the time, I work on my artwork, and I usually do a number of things. I have a comic book company that I've built just on the side, and I go to comic book conventions over the last few years, last decade actually. And my comic book series is now up to issue 56, so that's great. I've been asked to be a guest at a convention out in Ohio, so I take my artwork out to Cleveland. It'll be June 7th. So that'll be a one-day event. So that's exciting. It's nice to have the honor, a little bit of an honor for doing what I do, an acknowledgement, and I'm happy for that. And it's great to get out there and do those sorts of things. And I couldn't have done any of that stuff without one of my favorite herbs. That's the Brain Correct. Helps keep you focused, helps keep everything lined up so you can knock them down. So it is a good formulation, keeps you sharp, keeps you on track. So yes, Brain Correct is the one I can't speak highly enough about. So yes, it's definitely a great thing. It's great to be here. It's great to help people, and with being here at the Natural Way, it's such a rewarding job because you can help so many people help themselves live a more natural way of life. We've done so for many years. I know many of the different stores that have showed up years ago, and I remember that when they did show up, they're like, well, the small retailers are going to be out, and the small stores will be out. And that's not true. Just be the best unique thing you can be, and focus on that, and keep going. You keep building. And that's what's happened here at the Natural Way. We help people with our unique skill set of knowledge of the different formulations that are working. We wouldn't still be here if we were pointing people in the wrong direction with their health, and that's not what we're doing. We're here to help you help yourself live a more natural way of life, and we strive to do that for you.
Well, happy birthday, Shane, and congratulations on the honor of being a guest at the Comic-Con in Cleveland, Ohio. So that's wonderful. Very, very happy for you. And I'm glad
my brother
you're 29.
Terry will be on the phone here in a minute. He's getting things together, so he'll be talking about some things any second here whenever he gives me the signal that he'll be ready.
Okay, let me touch on the Brain Correct for a moment.
Sure, you go right ahead.
One of the things that has been really scary is the increase in Alzheimer's, dementia and Alzheimer's. It's, you look at our people who are a little older and some not so old. And I just heard about the 13-year-old, I'm sure you did too, who passed from Alzheimer's. And how did that happen? Well, my aunt came to me 3 years before she passed. She was having difficulty and let me know it, and I took her to I needed that medical opinion, and they said she had dementia and or sundowners, and because she was okay during the day, but boy, around 6 o'clock, she just couldn't keep in touch with anything. And this was one of the main things that we went on, was the Brain Correct. I was a little reluctant because, she wasn't my mom. And I'm so sorry about that. Don't know how to silence it. But a Brain Correct was one of the ones we put her on. And believe me, it really helped. She did everything. She did her own self-care. We didn't want her to be alone. And so we took her in, and she did her own self-care. She fed herself. She was beautiful. She took care of, her bathing and her hair and her makeup, and always ready to go somewhere, anywhere. And she had a wonderful time up until a few days before she passed. And she was almost 96 when she passed away. But Brain Correct gets all the credit, or most of the credit, because, boy, it really turned her around. So check it out. I won't go through the whole list right now because our time is running down. But, Brain Correct. It's a really, really good one, and it was specifically put together for any issues with the brain. We also use it for focusing for our younger people who are having issues keeping their mind where it needs to be when they're doing tests or in class or whatever. So who's here with me?
I'm here.
I thought so. I could hear you breathing. No, I'm kidding. I can tell you're breathing there.
Yeah,
that's a good thing.
I'm like Shane. Happy to be alive.
Oh yeah.
thanks to herbs.
Yeah, that's for sure, Terry. So what do you have for us today?
Well, I heard you guys talked about so far, like Shane said, we have a triple correct special. When you buy two, you get the third one half off. So you can mix and match everything we've talked about. So what I've heard through the store here, you talked about Immune Correct, which is one of my favorites. I've only had one cold in like 9 years because of Immune Correct. Diet and Energy, another one of my favorites. And I started taking it. I know I'm not trying to lose weight, but there's ginseng in it, and I've always liked ginseng, and so I like the diet and energy. And I heard you and Shane actually covered Pain Correct and Flex Correct together, right?
No, I didn't get to the pain. No, I
Oh, okay.
talked about the flex stuff.
I heard Shane talking about pain, so I thought you were talking about Pain Correct.
Not yet.
We sell a lot of Pain Correct. And I know that's one of your favorites.
Yes, because it's good for soft tissue. Anybody who has muscle problems, tendons, ligaments, anything like that. And I love to combine the flex and the pain together because it does help so much.
And then I just heard you guys talk about Brain Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So
we all know that.
You told me to think of one to talk about that we don't talk about a lot, and we sell a lot of it. And the feedback I get always is usually the answer. I always say that's a great product, and they say I can tell it works. Vision 2020.
You know, thank you. I don't know why I always put that at the bottom of my list when I'm doing the shows, and I always bring it in about a minute before we close. But yes, that's an excellent formula. I actually have here it is, a box on my desk of given out by the optometrist, and it's an eye vitamin and mineral supplement. It doesn't have anything in it. When I checked the ingredients, I said, "You're kidding me." And when I checked it against our Vision 2020, our Vision 2020 hands down beats this right out of the park. And I thought, that's not fair to people. Come on in and see what we have. That Vision 2020 is absolutely awesome. It really is. Do you have the ingredients, Terry?
I got the book. I'll just open the book up.
There it is.
If you're a new customer, we always hand out our catalog, which has all our Eden Answers products in, and I will find the Vision 2020. There it is.
It's at the back. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you had you don't have the ingredients there with you?
I do now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh,
sure.
Okay.
I'll do it very quickly.
You're faster than me.
I'm faster than a speeding bullet, Terry. I take my herbs, Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, vitamin B12 and pantothenic acid, calcium, iodine, magnesium, zinc, selenium, copper. Vitamin A, C, E, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, vitamin B6, folic acid, manganese, chromium, potassium, taurine, quercetin, ginkgo biloba, glutamic acid, glycine, bilberry, and lutein, silica, and boron. It's loaded with wonderful ingredients for your eyes. And yes, we have a lot of people who use it and come back and tell us they've had excellent results.
Yeah, I found it interesting. I like history, and I thought it was really fascinating when I first started learning about all the herbs way back in history of the natural way. That the World War II pilots took bilberry for their night vision.
They did. You're absolutely right. That's a very interesting thing, yes.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Terry, I'd like to say something. It's the last call. And, whoops, of course it changed on me. Last call. Gina just put up. 1 seat remains. We're doing a body systems class. And this class will not be offered again for another year. And boy, have we put in the work putting this class together. I'm always amazed when somebody's talking to me and they're saying, I have a pain right here. And I'm going, do you know what's right there? No, they have no idea. Or point to your liver. They have no idea. And they say, my stomach hurts, and they're way down in their abdomen. That's not where your stomach is. So we are having a body systems class, and you can go to the Dr. Lillian Ronzio School of Holistic Health and check it out. and there's only one seat left, and it's going to be the 13th and the 14th. No, I'm sorry, the 12th and the 13th of June. And
That's on Facebook, right?
It is
they can
on
check
Facebook.
It out on Facebook, yeah.
The Dr. Lillian Ronzio School of Holistic Health, and you can also check and see what else we're offering. But what we're doing on these 2 days, it's intensive, believe me. And I'll be teaching it. Gina will be assisting me, and you will learn about each body system and what it does, and what you need to keep that particular system healthy. So I'm very excited about it. Took me back to nursing school. And I love every minute of it, of course. So it's last
jump on
call,
it right
one
now.
seat remains. Yeah.
Yeah, jump on it right now. If you want to get a seat in there with Mom and Gina, now's your chance to get in there and listen to them teach these classes. When they're done teaching, it's just great. They do a fantastic job.
Thank you.
Both are full of information.
And you can check out everything else we're offering at the Dr. Lillian Ronzio School of Holistic Health. Go to Facebook, go to our page. Be sure to like us and make a comment if you care to. We would really appreciate that. And the same with the Natural Way. They've changed Facebook, and I can't get on our own Natural Way page to post things anymore. You have to go through a different whatever. And so, yeah, and my hard drive is full, so I'm not playing with that. Terry, you can post things
Yeah,
for
I'll
me.
bring it.
How's that?
I'll talk to Shane about that. Thanks for telling me, Mom. I didn't realize
Yeah.
you weren't putting stuff up on Facebook.
No,
On our
they
page,
did
so
something.
you
They
can't.
did something, but we do have the Natural Way page on Facebook. Please go there and check it out. Like us, and we would appreciate that. Thank you very, very much.
And you
And
can
I'll
always
have-
get a hold of us just by calling our 1-800 number. That's 1-800-292-8979. That's 1-800-292-8979. We're open 10 to 5 Monday through Friday, 11 to 4 on Saturday, closed on Sunday.
Terry, tell me about Stress Correct.
Oh boy, it works. Yeah, it's really good.
I was talking to Shane the other day, and he said, I've got to take a Stress Correct. He was having a very, very hectic day, yes.
Yeah, I'm
And
the same
we
way.
all
It's
have
like
those.
and we have it in stock all the time, and we always have it close by. All of us we have our own bottle of Stress Correct, ready to roll when it's time to take Stress Correct. We've helped so many people with Stress Correct. Like I always like to say about that one guy who left a heartwarming message for us for Merry Christmas one year and said, if it wasn't for your Stress Correct, I wouldn't be here. So thank you so much for this wonderful product. I'll never forget that.
No, that hits home, doesn't it?
Yeah,
and
it
then
does.
you realize why you do what you do.
Yeah, these are hard times, and thank goodness there's herbal formulas with the great side effects of herbs. They repair things. So in other words, you won't have to take your Stress Correct all the time. You know what I mean? First, you take it all the time when you're always stressed. But like I said, we're all to the point where when we get stressed, we know to go get the stress. But some people have to, when they get on it at first, they have to take it like all the herbs, like it says on the bottle, 2-3 times a day or whatever it says.
Because you're giving your body nutrients. It's just like you can remember, eat your carrots. They're good for your eyes. Nobody asks why are they good for your eyes, but they're good for your eyes because they're high in beta-carotene. So, and that's what all the herbs are. They're high in vitamins and minerals that nourish the body so the body can heal itself. Terry, there's another one you told me about recently that we're having great feedback on, and that's Cholesterol Correct.
Yeah, the bottle's sitting right in front of me. That's what it was next in line. You're right on target there, Mom. That's what I was going to tell you about.
I can see through walls.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's super Mom.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
one in a million Lillian, I call her.
Oh. Thanks,
But anyways,
Derek.
you're welcome. But yeah, we've been selling. We can't keep up with it. It's selling so fast because the results with the numbers, with the doctors and stuff. And another one is Liver Correct.
Well, they would work together.
Yeah, they do.
Correct
That's
would
why I brought that up. They do
nourish
work
the
good
liver,
together.
yeah. And then the Cholesterol Correct helps to get that cholesterol down. And we've had many people report back to us. Terry keeps telling me there's another one come in, Mom, with their test results, and they're doing very well. That makes our heart happy, and it has to make, it really makes your heart happy because it can beat better. And no, Cholesterol Correct is really a great formula. They all are, or we wouldn't be talking to you about them. We need to know they're working. And it has your plant steroids in it, and chromium, your B vitamins, and inositol, oat brand, garlic, odorless extract. It's odorless garlic, so you don't have to worry about being offensive, and inositol and psyllium, so it gives you that bulk, and bromelain, quercetin, artichoke, grapeseed, and there's a few other ingredients too. But it works very, very well. We're getting very positive feedback on it. So if you've tried other things and you're still looking for something, a lot of people cannot take the cholesterol-lowering drugs. One lady came in and she said for her father, he was fine until he went on the cholesterol-lowering drugs, and now he can't walk. And it was directly attributed to the medication he was on. And she was very sad, of course. But there's nothing to worry about when you use the herbal formulas because they won't hurt you in any way. And they do the job very nicely. 1-800-292-8979 to place an order or to find directions, or if you have any questions, 1-800-292-8979. It says when you answer, we have to change. This is a new system, and we're getting used to it also. It says to place an order, press 1. Well, if you have questions, press 1 anyway, and someone will be taking your call.
Yeah, and like we were saying about the buy two, you get the third one half off. That's what we call the Triple Correct Special. So you've heard us talk about a lot of great formulas here and on the show. So it's always good you'll get half off on the third one. So a lot of people, that's what most people do. They buy the Triple Correct Special, and you'll get a free sample of the Energy Now samples we have there.
We didn't mention that earlier.
Yeah,
that's wonderful.
So you get a free sample of Energy Now with the Triple Correct Special. And like I said, if you're a new customer, you'll always get our catalog.
That's for sure. And
we also give out a paper. We also give out a paper that tells you what time to catch the shows again on the radios. So I'm sorry for that.
Oh, that's great.
1 minute left.
No. Thank you.
Mom, we got 1 minute. Sorry.
Okay, that's not much time. But no, we do thank you so much for joining us. We especially thank you for your orders. You do keep us on the air. We try to keep the good news flowing to you about caring for your health naturally. And thank you for joining us. And Terry, thank you. I appreciate
You're welcome.
So
have a great day.
Take care. God bless
All right.
until we talk to you again. Happy birthday, Shane. Bye.
If it's God made, it's got to be good.
You're listening to WMBS Uniontown. Now, ladies and gentlemen,